Scoundrels, what is going on? Coin check, ring check, shirt check. I don't have my patch on me. I don't think so. I do not. I actually just got out of the shower. And my patch is in my bedroom. This is the second review I forgot my patch. But hot damn, am I excited for this review today. It is a Heaven Hill product. And in my mind, Heaven Hill can do no wrong. I've never had a Heaven Hill product that I don't just absolutely love, or at least really enjoy. So today, it's a well-known bourbon. We will be reviewing. Ready? Larceny. This is their standard 92 proof. I am so excited. I hear great things about this. Honestly, nobody has really said much of anything bad that my fellow bourbon enthusiast friends have told me about. I have never had Larceny. I know it's a pretty common bourbon. You can pick it up for around $25 here in Ohio. I don't know why I've never had it, but I'm about to have it. This will be my first impression of it, and I'm very, very excited. So let's get to it. First of all, the packaging is just baller. I love the little keyhole. I love everything about it. I like the signature on it. John E. Fitzgerald. It's obviously 92 proof, and it says very special small batch. Ooh, it's a very special small batch. I kind of like how the bottle is also shaped sort of like a keyhole. If you look at it, it's rounded and then it comes down and it, keyhole. And obviously here's the key to happiness here in the top of the bottle. On the back, it has a wonderful little backstory on the old Larceny. Let's dive into some bourbon folklore, if you will. John E. Fitzgerald's weakness was fine bourbon, and he faced temptation every day. As a treasury agent with the only set of keys to the rick house, taking from the barrels was easy. But he didn't just take from any barrel, he took from the best barrels. Some say he was a thief. Others claim he was a man of great taste. This is the legend of Larceny. Unlock the smoothness and decide for yourself. Man, that is a cool little excerpt for this bottle. It wasn't really, I kind of like that, man. It gives you a nice story, but it's not saying, hey, this guy traveled 500 miles to find this one specific oak tree. Whatever. Sometimes the folklore gets a little crazy in the bourbon world. It really does. I read it and I laugh. I enjoy it. I enjoy a good backstory to the bourbon. It's part of the experience. You listen to it, take it for what it is. It's just a good story, and boy, are they fun. Most of the time, holy mackerel, I gotta fix my hat. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got the little Glenclair in there. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look, I can match it up with my shirt. Check that out. The logo on my shirt matches the logo on the... Boom, right there. All right. Let's open her up. Yeah. Easy open. I like that. And it is cork. So, bonus points. We got bonus points for the cork. Oh, yeah. Oh, that sounded wonderful. Did you guys hear that? I bet I can't do that again. Oh, must have been pressurized. That was a great sound, first of all. I'm glad I got that on video. All right, let's pour it up. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And if you're watching this, good for you. I don't think I have one female subscriber. So here we go. We have, man, that is on the darker side. That is like a dark amber. I like to call this color like a fine Italian leather almost. It reminds me of leather car seats. That's nice. There's a honey touch to that. There's a nice little amberish, dark amber, leathery note to that. I really enjoy that. It's good. Legs, decent, maybe on the little thinner side. Let's give her a smell. Boy, oh boy, am I excited for this. First thing I get is an incredible amount of sweetness, but not overly sweet. It is just, it's sweet in the right way. It smells sweet without being entirely sugar caney, if you will. Boy, is that nice. There's a little citrus note in there. I get like a fresh orange rind. The oak is very, very faint, but you do get it when you breathe out your mouth. You breathe in, breathe it out your mouth. You have all these little taste buds in the back of your tongue that you can't really access. Either way, if you drink it, kind of breathe out a little bit. You'll get the aromas that I'm talking about. There is a nice, there is a slight dark fruit note to this. I can't tell if it's, there's almost a meaty note to this too. There's like a smoked oakiness. And I know it's not a smoked, but you definitely get that charred oak, which I like. It's a meaty bourbon. It's a nice change up to the last review I had. I was fairly very saddened by that last review. The citrus, there is a nice what I want to say, like the sweetness is coming from like a fruit, but it's not. It's almost like a canned fruit smell, like canned peaches, and that syrup, that simple syrup they put in canned peaches, in the best way possible. Like that's not I'm not saying that to be like, oh, this tastes like artificial peaches, because it doesn't. There's that faint hint of fresh peach, but that sweetness kind of turns it into like a peach syrup, which is very pleasant. All right, let's taste it. I think we've smelled it long enough. Cheers, Tink. So the first initial taste I get, you do get that 90 proof kind of kick. A little bit. It's not bad. You can tell that it's slightly higher proof. I'm going to go in for a second taste once that initial, my mouth is just salivating. But there's not like a ton of burn to this, not at all. It doesn't oh my God, some bourbons will kick your butt in that burn. Some bourbon drinkers prefer that. I could go either way. First thing you get is that wonderful, wonderful sweetness that I was talking about. It's almost like peachy, but not in the sense of like candied peaches. It's like a peach syrupy taste. And then right across the middle of your tongue, you get hit with all those traditional bourbon. My mouth is literally filling up with, it's watering. It's very good. It is, you get all those traditional bourbon tastes. Right, I can't talk because my mouth is filling up with saliva. It's literally mouth watering to me. It's really good. So middle of your tongue, you get those caramels. You get that vanilla. You get that really nice honey flavor that I was looking for. Because usually if you get like a peachy kind of flavor, I typically get honey on the taste of it. I'm just gonna do a little more because it's very, very good. You do get a nice citrus back note to this that I don't think a lot of people would recognize unless you're really into bourbon. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering a lot because my mouth is literally salivating every time I try to talk. It just give me more, give me more. It's just so it's just so aromatic. There's so much going on with such a budget bourbon. I mean, it's $25 and there's a lot of complexity to this. So we got like a wonderful caramel right on the middle of the note. And you get that caramel sweetness with that vanilla. And then it kind of comes up with a citrusy honey right on the back of your tongue. I don't get a lot of traditional bourbon spice from this. I do get a wonderful oak note on the finish. Just a phenomenal oak note. But I'll tell you where this is really doing it for me. There is a caramelized brown sugar note. Almost like a if you were to make like a brown sugar hardtack candy, if you will. That just opens everything up. I mean, you can drink, I mean, this is an all around just fantastic, just well balanced, complex. There's that brown sugar and slight cinnamon note on the finish. It is a medium finish. The mouthfeel could be a little thicker. There's my critiques. But what a fantastically balanced bourbon you have for not a lot of coin. You have that caramelized brown sugar that literally just, it comes up from your throat and goes forward right on the front of your tongue. You have honey and citrus, which could make it a summer bourbon. You know, you don't want a really robust bourbon in the summer that's going to make you really hot, make you sweat, kind of warm your insides. This could be drank in the summer. This could be enjoyed in the winter. What a phenomenal balance to the complexity of this. Truly, it's very, very nice. You just get in there, smell. You get all those notes of that peach and citrus, and the more you drink it, the smoother it becomes. This is a dangerous bottle. It really is. As far as the price and the complexity you get in the flavors, oh, what a fantastic buy. Just phenomenal buy. That brown sugar that comes up is such a nice finish to such a complex bourbon. And that aftertaste you get after you swallow it, and you just kind of have the essence lingering around in your mouth, you do get a hint of cinnamon. So you get hit with these really energetic flavors at first. So when you sip it, you get honey and citrus and dark cherry. And oh yeah. Oh, little oakiness. That good charred oakiness is kind of meaty. There might even be a slight salty meat flavor to this. This reminds me a lot of like Balcones, where there's almost like that beef jerky, like, yeah, you know, it's sweet, it's salty, my mouth's still watering from it. It just hits every layer that you're looking for in a great budget bourbon. It literally coats your mouth with just an aroma of flavors, just an array of complexity for $25. My goodness. After those energetic flavors come up and then you let it sit and marinate, and you just get that aftertaste and breathe out a little bit. You get hit with this wonderful, not warmth, not burning warmth, but all these warm flavors. That slight cinnamon, that caramelized brown sugar, that cooked brown sugar nut reminds you of like fresh brown sugar cookies. You just pull them out of the oven, and it's like getting a nice warm hug after running or playing volleyball or something. It's kind of, excuse me, it's more than I could have imagined it could be. For $25 a bottle, you're expecting, there's going to be some complexity, but nothing like this. I mean, heaven hill, you're cracking them out of the park. You're really cracking this out of the park, and this makes me very interested in other Larceny brands, if you will. Not brands, but other Larceny products, as far as their barrel proof, as far as, other things. I'm very, very interested in revisiting Larceny again. I think I filled this glass, oh my goodness. I think I filled this glass, 3 times? And every time I taste it, it's still fantastic. It's like I've never tasted it before because of that complexity. And that smoothness. And that aromatic. And it's medium. I wish it was a little thicker on the viscosity of the mouthfeel. But I'll tell you, man, if that's my only complaint, and that's really being nitpicky, boy, you got a winner chicken dinner. This is a home run all day long for $25. And I would be even, I'd even be pressed to say, this is probably one of the best budget bourbons I've ever had. Truly. Now, I mean, depending on your price range, I fall more into the budget bourbon category as far as what I enjoy. I always feel like I'm getting away with something when I can buy a bottle of bourbon that's this good, this complex, this smooth for $25. I feel like I stole it. And that's my niche. That's where I get in there. But what a phenomenal bourbon. You guys have a fantastic day, because I sure as hell will. And I really hope you guys go pick up this bottle. Do yourself justice, because if you don't buy this, it's doing yourself a disservice. To be honest, it very is. What a mind-blowing bourbon we have here. I mean, just phenomenal. Complexity, smooth. It hits all the notes. This is the perfect budget bourbon. It is. It's perfect. You guys have a phenomenal day. Go hug your moms. Let her know you love her. Appreciate the wives and the kids. Drink something fantastic. Maybe this, because this is fantastic. And have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. Bye.